Hi guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Chancer, the fantasy football show we bring you here each and every week on the Upper Tier podcast on YouTube. Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to work because this hasn't been working for me for ages. So here we go. Last week, going to have a look at my team now. Finished on 72 points. Not too bad considering the week it was with no Erling Haaland in the team. Keylor Navas, unfortunately, no clean sheet for him. 1 point. Alex Moreno, Sven Botman, no clean sheets also there. Ben White popped up with an assist in Arsenal's 3-3 draw with Southampton, which I'm devastated over. But it's all is not lost yet. So in the middle of the park, Gabriel Martinelli, of course, popped up with another goal, as did Bukayo Saka. Mo Salah was my captain as well. Delivered the goods with a goal and 3 bonus points. So it was all good for him. Andreas Pereira, 4.5 million. One of the most underrated players, I think, in the league this season. Absolutely delivered again for 10 points. Jacob Ramsey and Aston Villa. No such luck for them this week. And even though Tottenham Hotspur were on the receiving end of a 6-1 drubbing by Newcastle United, Harry Kane still popped up with a goal, as did Ivan Toney with 3 bonus points as well. So I finished on a grand total of 72 last week, which was good considering that Erling Haaland wasn't in the team. Now, so where does that leave us in the league table? So the upper tier, really kind of, we're nearing the end of things here now, and Graham Ward's still out on 2089, followed by Kirk on 2056. So there's a little bit of a gap there at the moment. Jamie Brown on 2020 in third, Kevin Mullally on 2014 in fourth. So if we scroll down, then I've went from 22nd a few weeks ago, and now I'm up to 15th. So myself and Darren, only 1 point between us there at the moment. So that's interesting. And Greg there as well, and Mark. We're all pretty close actually, and it's going to kind of tighten up there now over the next few weeks until we see what happens. So what will we go for this week? Midweek madness this week. So in goal, I've put Johnston in goal because I've had problems. I can't see Navas keeping too many clean sheets, and I also had the issue of Brighton rotating their goalkeepers. So I've Johnston in goal. Wolves away. Wolves don't generally score a lot of goals. So in the defence then with him is Alex Moreno, Fulham at home. Fulham have been kind of slumpy lately, but they've picked up a little bit of form again. But I fully expect Villa to beat Fulham at home. And I expect them to keep a clean sheet as well. Sven Botman, Everton away. Everton not scoring a lot of goals either. Just picking up the odd point here and there under Dyche when they're in their quest to stay up. And I think they will. Newcastle will be buzzing after that result the other day, so I can only expect a Newcastle victory here. However, it's not going to be 6-1 or anything like that. It's going to be pretty tight because Dyche has been organised, in fairness to him. SB10 there, Nottingham Forest away. Forest are strong at home, but you'd expect Brighton, they'll want to bounce back after the disappointment of the FA Cup the other day. So I expect a Brighton win there at Forest. In the middle of the park then, Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka have their work cut out for them. Playing Arsenal at home. Arsenal, of course, top of the league, but going through a bit of a slump at the moment. Man City really need to win this game just to kind of cement themselves as title favourites. Well, they're title favourites in everyone's mind, but just mathematically, if Arsenal were to somehow pull out a victory here, there'll be kind of doubts in people's minds then again what's going to happen. But it's going to be a very difficult night at the office for Arsenal, no doubt about that. So I went with Mo Salah as my captain again. He's coming into a little bit of form. West Ham had a great win, 4-0 against Bournemouth the other day, but I think Liverpool really need to get a run together now, and I expect Salah to kind of pull them through the fire in this one. Jacob Ramsey then as well. Fulham at home. I expect Aston Villa to win that game, so that's why I've went with Ramsey over Pereira. And then up front, I have went for Harry Kane, Manchester United at home. It's going to be very, very difficult for Tottenham to bounce back. Ryan Mason really has his work cut out for him with this squad. Ivan Toney, Chelsea away. Chelsea have been absolutely shit this season, so can Ivan Toney pop up with a goal again? Absolutely. And Erling Haaland, Arsenal at home. I did not go with Haaland as my captain because I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games where they might try and smother Haaland a little bit, and the goals may come from elsewhere in that one. On the bench then, Navas, Brejanac, Andreas Pereira, Ben White. Obviously, I don't think he's going to keep a clean sheet at the Etihad, so that's my thinking there with that one. So that is what I am going for this week, guys. just before I finish up, just want to say congratulations to the boys. Let's get them up to 1,000 subscribers. Let's keep pushing. The content has been fucking brilliant this year. Week in, week out, every Monday, every Thursday, live Shankly sessions, loads of stuff going on. I really putting in the work. Check out the shorts on the channel as well. And I will be back with you on Friday night. And come on, you Arsenal.